Your value is how your mind perceives you to be. It is why the moment you learn how to control your mind is the moment you know how to control your reality. Realizing this will help you prioritize yourself even more. Our whole world is a system that is based on energy. When someone notices you, they tend to see your energy first. Their eyes looking at you and processing your image in their head is something that comes much later. Since they have picked up your energy, they have already formulated an opinion of you in their head. If your aura is positive, it will be a positive opinion, while if it's negative, you know how that goes. The energy you give off comes from retaining semen in your body. This act of semen retention makes your thoughts clear and precise. As long as you can control your mind, everything else will be a walk in the park. If you're a man who can control his thoughts and has a grip on his mind, then your subconscious mind will also make sure to lay out your physical appearance in that particular way. But if mentally you haven't achieved the level of control you expect, then you shouldn't portray yourself as someone with a strong grip on your mind. People will think you're pretentious and will immediately catch this fake aura of yours. It is why men with average looks are together with some of the most beautiful women in the world. The reason is that these men only believe in one thing, that they are better than others. Although this has its downsides, it's a technique that works. The arrogance that brews inside these men might be due to their wealth or fame, but the belief that they are better than others might have popped up in their minds long ago. They must have made it a habit to tell themselves that they are better than others on several occasions, which is what they eventually began to believe. They believed it first, and then began to materialize this thought. As mentioned earlier, even though this practice works, it has its bad side too. You shouldn't tap into the toxic side of things here. Since you need to value yourself, feed your mind things that will allow you to give yourself more value than others. This practice is what is going to take you from average to a great man, a man who has the strongest control over his thoughts. Here is some food for thinking that you need to work on. Use your energy wisely. It isn't true that all the men who value themselves highly practice semen retention, but the sexual energy they have inside them, they've learned to exert it in other places. They can also use this destructively, but the right way to do this is by semen retention. Semen retention is a proven way to harness the energy in your life in the best possible manner. The beautiful energy you have inside yourself can develop into a positive aura that attracts others toward you. If you use the energy you have the wrong way, you'll have a negative aura that repels people away from you. Even though this energy is good as sexual energy, it destroys your health and the people interacting with you. Attracting people towards you. Attractive women and people, in general, will be drawn to your energy because you radiate a positive aura in your surroundings. Energy doesn't lie one bit. As long as you value yourself, everything good is going to come to you immediately. You will start to feel content with yourself, and the people around you will also benefit from this energy. These people will feed off your positive energy and become happy themselves. Because of these positive vibes you radiate, allowing you to progress even more in your life. And that is one of the essential qualities of a man who values himself highly. And you can do that when you retain semen effectively. Learn to talk like you value yourself. It will be difficult for you to become a man who values himself if you don't tell yourself that. If you don't value yourself enough, then that will produce a man of low value. Instead of talking low or negatively about yourself or your personality, shift towards positive talk. So ignore everything being told to you and block out the noise. Start talking to your mind about how you would like yourself to be perceived. You can do this by telling yourself comments that uplift you and strengthen you. Talk to yourself about yourself instead of other people. Feel like a man who has high value. It is time to make yourself feel important like no other person has. The goal is to make your mind accept that you value yourself. Once you succeed, your thoughts will automatically rise from your subconscious mind, believing you're good enough. So whenever you feel something, be sure to make yourself feel valued. It might take some time to accept this new identity, but try to make it your true identity from this point on. A thought that persists in your head for a long time eventually becomes something you start believing in. However, this is accepted by your subconscious mind, which does its best to make it your reality. Imagine yourself as a valuable man. Imagine yourself in situations where you're valued, because having such scenarios in your head will help you become that kind of man. The power of manifestation can do you wonders. This is how you train your subconscious mind with the little details as to how you would like your future to be and what important information you would like in it. Make sure not to set unrealistic expectations, because that won't help at all. When things come to you naturally in your imagination, you will know that your subconscious mind has accepted your thoughts and now accepts you as a valuable man. This way, all situations in your life will align. You can imagine the following scenarios to make yourself feel valued. Asterisk, see yourself as a leader. Asterisk, a solver of people's problems. Asterisk, radiate positive energy and charm. Other people. Asterisk, talk only when required but using a commanding voice. Asterisk, never be afraid to speak your mind and communicate what you want without coming off as rude. Asterisk, be helpful and always make sure to keep your word. Asterisk, never stop learning, because acquiring new skills are going to help you greatly. Asterisk, imagine yourself in the peak shape of your masculine form. Asterisk, imagine yourself in the gym working out. Asterisk, count large sums of money that belong to you. These simple acts will make you feel valued a lot. But remember, don't force any of these acts into your life. Manifest them, work hard, and watch them make their way to you. It will hurt you significantly if you force something and don't see yourself achieving it. We all know what we need to do to make ourselves feel valuable, but how many of us are working towards it? Thoughts will only do you good if actions back them. Take an entire day and create a mind map for your development. Start your day by waking up early and having a good breakfast, then heading to the gym to work out before you leave. Remember to look in the mirror to tell yourself that you look good. Then, as you leave for work, perform so well that nobody has any complaints from you. Do your work to the best of your abilities and watch yourself flourish. Talk to pretty women to make your day even sweeter, and work your charm on them. All these acts will leave you a satisfied man, because all this is what you need in life, and valuing yourself is the first step towards it all. We wish you good luck in achieving your goals. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you can experience all new videos from us. Until next time. Brothers who embark on the journey of seed retention come up against the issue of involuntary seed emissions or wet dreams, as it happens whilst they are sleeping and unconscious. Many of the brothers feel that there is nothing they can do to control this situation. Brothers, this line of thinking is far from the truth. You have control over your destiny. If you are still experiencing involuntary seed emissions, your mind has not completely rid itself of the urge. You may be practicing retention on a physical level, but there are still parts of your mind that need to be fixed. The question is, how do you fix this? In order to fix this, you must cut it off at the source. Complete renunciation of all urges, thought, and impulse. The strictest possible approach will allow for the best possible outcome. You need to start by deciding that for 1 week you will not entertain the slightest urges, thought. Imagine if your life depended on it. You could easily do it in a long term, since the quality of your life very much does depend on it. Every time you get the lustful thought, you'll start to feel blood moving towards your lower areas. Beware that already the prostate is activated and preparing you for releasing seed. Already the body is diverting valuable blood and nutrition away from the other body centers to give precedence to your glands, which have been switched on. Brothers, already you have lost. Don't let it get to that point, brothers. Put a stop to it before your biology starts to switch on. You have the power to control your destiny through self-discipline and determination. No more lustful thoughts. If you are able to stop your brain from entertaining such thoughts, brother, then you have strong mental character. When you get into the habit of not thinking about it, After some time, it will become automatic and easy. Brother, remember you are doing this for the sake of your great future. That seed is too valuable to be wasted. The seed is an exceptional level of power. It creates a whole new life. It is a very small price to pay. As a matter of fact, it is not even a price. The benefits are just too great to call it that. It's easy, just decides, and once decided, there is no choice but to follow through. Once you achieve this, you have developed a very strong power over your own mind. This is a power most men cannot achieve. If you achieve this, you will not be most men. This is the cure to your missions. Cut out the thoughts while it's still within your control. Retention is one of those things that you really can't fake. You cannot fake the outcomes you achieve, or the vigor with which you convey your confidence as you proceed on the path of retention. All of these, including your comfort level with eye contact, become extremely clear. You genuinely respect it by leading a disciplined lifestyle. Although the goal for embarking on seed retention should not be to attract women, but to build your life and create your own kingdom, so that you may essentially have anything you want. When a man begins to exude a different vibe, that is one of the earliest signs of retention in a male. He lives his life in a different way. The fact that you have the courage to improve yourself is another reason why people find you appealing. Many guys give up trying to figure out their mission. That aspect of their existence was controlled by their fear, and they give up before they even get started because they are unsure of their goals. Brothers, when you preserve your seed, your body stores all the energies of wants and desires. When they are not being transmuted through sensual means, your body and mind immediately start searching for other release gates. Your seed in itself is brimmed with so many essential nutrients. Just as we mentioned in our previous video, anything in human body can be transformed into a different level of function. Not just the seed, but seed is an exceptional level of power. It creates a whole new life. If we are able to abstain from momentary gratifications, we open ourselves up to much greater possibilities. Seed contains power to give life to another human. Wasting it not only depletes your energy, but it also drains nutrients from your body, then has to keep producing to replace what was lost. Your seed can also act as a shortcut for instant gratification, but what's not noticeable on the surface is that it comes with a huge cost. It can drain you away as a man who could have been a figure of authority, but now is only left as a weak shell. You possess the power to control your destiny through self-discipline and determination. Show some courage, don't give up, and greatness will be yours. Making the transition from ordinary to extraordinary requires only a little extra effort. Stretch yourself past your comfort levels to realize your true inner strength. Though urges is often portrayed as a physical need, it goes much deeper than that. It's the continuation of life itself. Your seed is precious and should not be wasted. Not releasing your seed is a selfless act of leaving a piece of yourself for your offspring. Seed retention gives you back the power you lost in the storm. It brings back your patience to deal with matters. It's hard to be anxious when you know you aren't wasting your seed, your energy in unworthy places. You have the comfort of knowing that you are your whole self at the moment. People who do FAP have it a bit different. The reason we see so many anxious people and so many people lacking faith in themselves is because of FAP. When men in society become weak and stop taking charge, someone has to step up to shoulder that weight so that society doesn't clap, and as we've seen a lot, women have to fit the shoes and carry households by themselves. With this shift in dynamic, we get more manly women while getting more feminine men. According to some studies, urges for dirty content are more powerful than any addiction, and stopping yourself from them every day makes you more powerful. The most difficult thing to do is to maintain self-control. And if you can control yourself, you can do anything. People who have begun practicing seed retention have discovered that their memory power is improving day by day. In addition to memory power, you become more compassionate and kind, most likely because you begin to see people as, well, people. After your journey to save yourself from evil, you realize that other people have similar problems to you, and you will be able to empathize with them more. You will gain newfound confidence in yourself after seed retention. This will allow you to be more relaxed in social situations. If you do not practice seed retention, your dopamine receptors will damage. According to a PubMed study, people with low dopamine levels have low confidence. Low dopamine levels also reduce motivation and willpower. Without enough motivation, it is nearly impossible to gain confidence. Practicing seed retention increases dopamine sensitivity and motivation, which leads to an increase in confidence. It helps you in maintaining eye contact with others, especially women. You are in the path of the ultimate. Be in control of your destiny. Don't let your power be taken away by the things that seek to make you weak. Brothers, seed retention is the gateway to becoming you. It allows you to disconnect from the weaknesses you possess and instead focus on your strengths, building them up to be revolutionary in the real world. With your mental incomplete grasp, you can choose your endeavors. You can choose the men and women you want in your life. You are not constantly being guided by your genital in search of releasing your next nut. Reproduction is a part of humans' life, just a part, not in entirety. Think to yourself, what major stride have you made this year? What unachievable dream did you try to achieve? Brothers, let me leave you with that question for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more.